Greetings, everybody, and a fine how do you do? I hear bells. Well, I thought that I would attempt another video. The last one I did was not quite the video quality that I wanted, but anyway, treat being another video. At any rate, you know what I've been doing at my other place. I've got, at last count, something like 56 diamond boxes full of comic books that I've packed in there since about 2003, and I've never looked at them again. Now, around 10 of those boxes were lost in some flooding that I had over there, and I really don't know everything what was in there. I tried to go through it at the time when the flooding was going on, and Scott Custom Brown Star knows, because he called me right during the time that I was having a little flood. It was only about a couple inches, but it was enough to get to some boxes that I only had about 1.5 inches off the floor, and then they got wet and fell over, and then all the other subsequent boxes got wet, or the other boxes subsequently got wet. But and the comics inside got ruined, you know. So I tried to go through them a little bit, but I gave up and just, you know, threw them out. So I don't know what I lost, really. I knew I had some books that were still in those boxes. I've been thinking about that, you know, for the last couple of years, you know, and thinking that they were lost forever or whatever. But what I've been doing was taking those boxes, bringing them over here and going through them and trying to, you know, rebag them, board them. And sometimes I just take a pile of them and bring them over here and then go through them. So this gives me something to do when I'm here, you know, because I'm also doing work on the building here. So that gives me, you know, that's why I'm staying here, and that's why I need to have a secret sanctuary like this, because I spend a lot of time here. But when I'm not doing work on the building, you know, then I can do something that's more fun. Like look through these boxes and see if there's anything eye-catching as far as covers are concerned. And so there are some, you know, I found some. I haven't found all my Invincible #1s. I had about 6 to 8 copies of Invincible #1. And then I also had The Walking Dead #1, I had #2, I had all of them. Very good, very good. So that's what I'm going to be showing in the next bunch of videos that I do, amongst other things. I wanted to show you this again because that video I did, the last one, was, you know, the sound on it was not that good. The video, and it might not be that good on this one, for Christ's sake, because the damn Logitech camera is a little bit too far away. So let's see here if I could maybe increase the sound over here a little bit, and you can always increase the sound later on the actual video. Petticoat Junction, 1963. I think this is, well, these are all, I think, a bunch of episodes that they put together to make a movie, but I used to love Petticoat Junction. Somebody was talking about, mentioning how the show, each episode started with all these three hotties up there in the water tower, and he said he wouldn't drink that water. But those three hotties there, I would drink it. No, just kidding. No, I wouldn't drink it either. But I thought it was kind of weird. I don't know if they were swimming around in there. Maybe it was empty. Or maybe they had bathing suits on. I don't remember. But good television. And then, as I said in the last video, these are the Hardy Boys. The Mystery of the Applegate Treasure. I was inspired to get this by Scott Costin Brownstar from his channel. He was watching this during one of his episodes, and it turns out this is from the Walt Disney's Mickey Mouse Club, and it's actually a serial that was being shown episode by episode. You know, 19 episodes within the Mickey Mouse Club. Every time the Mickey Mouse Club aired, they'd show an episode of this. There was 19 altogether in this particular one. The Hardy Boys, you know, kind of like the Nancy Drew Mysteries. So I'm going to look forward to watching this coming weekend. And Petticoat Junction, Hootersville is what it was. And this is what I was also trying to show you up there. Some of my favorite DVDs in the last few months that are, these are what some of my favorites. Batman the Killing Joke. Around this season, I like watching these films. The Company of Wolves. Oh, yes. It's one of my favorite werewolf movies. Angela Lansbury is really great as the old... Oh, this is cracked and broken here. As the old nanny telling the tale. This was great. Horror of Party Beach and the Curse of the Living Corpse. You gotta love these old movies, man. I mean, really, I just loved it. Here, take a really close look at the right over here. See all the, if you can, those are all those kids that are all partying there on the beach and stuff. And then there's a monster comes out of its cave and eats a few of them. This was absolutely hilarious. Fido. It's kind of a 1950s retro style zombie film, but not your normal zombie film, because one of the lead characters, the housewife, falls in love with the zombie, and the zombie falls in love with her. It's fucking weird, but I'll tell you, I loved it. Mantan Moreland, Drums of the Desert. That's Mantan Moreland right there. Now you gotta wonder, who gave him that name, or did he give himself that name? Mantan, you know, he's black. Mantan Moreland. So that might be a little considered, today it might be considered a little bit racist, but, or even a lot, but I don't know. He was hilarious. He was an actor that I just loved him, as, you know, in his comedies. He was a comedian and a great comic actor. The Ghost Walks, it's another movie with Mantan Moreland. And even though he didn't star in some of these movies, that's the only reason I watch him, for him, because he's so funny. The Ghost and the Guest. Another Mantan Moreland. And I wouldn't be a bit surprised if the audiences at the time went to these movies and probably he was one of those type of individuals that would steal the scenes, you know. And the audiences probably talk more about him than the other actors. Oh, Here's some stuff that I was talking about, like I pulled out of those boxes. Some of it's mixed in from a more modern time, but I thought these are just random books that I pulled out of those diamond boxes. Grim Tales of Terror. A Human Organ. There's a guy in a bathtub, and it's all full of blood, and he's don't know. You know, makes you wonder what's missing over there. I think is his Ramalama Ding Dong got removed. Haunted Horror. These are the Frank Yo series. I don't even know if they're still doing these. I mean, not Frank Yo. Yo-Ho, what's his name? Yo-Ho. Oh, here's another copy of here's another variant of that same comic, Grim Tales of Terror, number 13. And here, obviously, the guy's shocked that his ding-a-ling has been removed. Oh, that's another variant of number 13. God, sorry for the glares. Oh, I was glad to find this in there. Harlequin number 1. This is her first appearance in her own comic series, The Roller Coaster of Love. All aboard. All aboard the roller coaster of love, yes. I have several copies of that. Ooh. There's something else. This is Broadsword Comics. I don't know from what year this is, but it's way 2003. Gotta be. Broadsword number 24. Tarot, Witch of the Black Rose. Now, take a look. This is supposed to be the whole shark, but the legs, it's a clever way they did the artwork. It makes for an interesting cover. I won't say any more than that, other than it makes for a very interesting cover. I wouldn't want to, I mean, if that's really what she's all about, I wouldn't want to be near her. Maybe that's how that guy lost his Ramalama Ding Dong. Another Tarot, Witch of the Black Rose, number 24 from 2003. See? 2003. And I do have her covered over her titty. Wake the Dead. This is number 2 of Wake the Dead. Remember that? No, probably a lot of you don't remember that, but the covers were really wicked on this thing, on this title. This is Wake the Dead number 1. I found that. My boxes. This has got to go back to 2003. What's this? Oh, Tarot, Witch of the Black Rose. This is an interesting cover. Jim Belant. This is, I think, a little bit more recent, if I'm not mistaken. The Blood Queen, number 6. Whoever the Blood Queen is, the only Blood Queen that I know is Elizabeth Bathory, a historical figure, an actual historical figure that bathed in the blood of virgins. Tarot, Witch of the Black Rose, number 23 from 2003. Oh, was that ever a beauty of a cover? Got the beach ball, Hawaiian holiday. This is this was inspired by the old Coppertone ads at the time, you know, when that little, you see the billboards of the little girl, I think she might have been 5 years old or something, and she's wearing her little swimming outfit, you know, and the dog, a little poodle dog in the background, you know, bites her pants, and her pants are pulled partly down, and you can see her bare butt. And then you can see her butt is white and the rest of her body is all tanned. You know, those were the billboards. That's what this, I believe, is based upon. And oh, number 64. Wow, we went from 24 to 64. Tarot, Witch of the Black Rose. Ooh, I'm digging this. I am digging it. Those are spiders right there on her. And those couple of boulders over there, those are spiders in the boulder. Kittens. Number 72. Tarot, Witch of the Black Rose, number 72. And what's this? Oh, this is appropriate after everything what I've showed you. Hey, we don't ban nothing here on this channel. No, not at all. Now, I don't want to make this too long of a video, but it probably will turn into one of those long ones. Oh, that's good beer. Here, this is what I'm drinking, in case you want to know. Leinenkugel's Berry Weiss. Oh, you must be thinking, do I ever drink tea? Yes, I drink tea, and this is what I drink tea out of. You know, it's a very festive, webby, Halloweenish, seasonal type of glass. And look what was in there. An empty shot glass. Pick your poison. That reminds me, I think I will pick my poison. Excuse me while I dig down here. Crocking rum. This will put me to sleep. Now to put it back in the same way. Now, see, I'm a sissy. I can't fill it up all the way. Gimpy's probably watching this. If he is watching it, he's probably laughing. You know, I can't drink shots like he does. That guy must have a liver made out of the same freaking material that the Hulk has inside his body. Oh, wow, that's good stuff. Where was I? Oh, let me go back here. Let me backtrack a little bit. Hey, what the hey? I gotta go that far? Something to go along with this. This is from 1956-57 that these episodes came out. 19 episodes, and these are all the whole 19 episodes. But they used to sell these toys at the dime store. See that? This is a reproduction. But that goes along with this, you know. Great times, great movies, great television. I love it. I do. Let's see, put those back over there. I got a whole stack of books over here that I wanted to show you, but I don't want to make the this. Then it will turn into a long video. This is a lot of other books that I found there. House of Secrets. A whole stack of them. I re-bagged and boarded them. And I already have a lot of the House of Secrets, and then I found those. You know what? I'm gonna show you something else here. Oh, let me. I'm gonna move the camera around. So, boy, I hope this is gonna work out this time. Excuse me. Ooh. Well, I don't like you either. I'll show you around again. Not to be repetitious, but to show you here a little bit what I'm talking about. These are all books that I brought over here from the other place. And you see these diamond boxes right here? Those are all raw comics. They're not bagged, they're not boarded. That was also from way back in 2003. Down there is another one, 2003. I've been bringing them over here, taking them out of the boxes, and then bagging them, boarding them, and so forth. Oh, look at here. I think you're going to get a better view of this today. Day of the Triffids, I think it was 1962. The Praying Mantis, that was 1957. Mothra, 1962. And yeah, here's some more of the stuff I've been, packing up. Look at here. Milk bottle collection. Let me show you this one. Oops. Bowman milk. See, it's a Bowman milk box. And here's the Bowman milk bottle. This down there is an Anheuser-Busch beer case that was a special reissue from 1976 to celebrate the bicentennial. So this is what I like to do. I like to make it nice and festive here. Me monsters. Me mummy. Say, I wonder. Turn this around a little bit here. Oh, they are on. Oh. This is what I was just talking to you about. Elizabeth Bathory. Bathed in the blood of virgins. 1560 to 1614. Hungary. Jack the Ripper. Forgive the poor camera work. And I do mean poor camera work. Oh, I'm back. Oh, let me get some of those books now that I've shown you that, what I was, trying to do. I only wanted to show you, I didn't want to go through a whole tour again. I just wanted to show you what I've been doing with the books. So let me grab some here. Put a stack down there. You might be wondering, I found a couple of books. I forgot I even had them, really. And if I did remember I had them, I would have probably thought they were lost forever in that flooding what I had. But I'm going through the boxes, and this is what I found. And like I said, these are all modern comics, but, Walking Dead, #1. 2 copies of The Walking Dead, #1. It's got the white label, not the black label. Well, that's what they call it. I don't know. I guess this over here, mature audiences. Some of the comics were in black. The mature audiences was in black. Me, I don't particularly care. I don't think it makes much of a difference money-wise, one way or the other. If you're stupid enough to want to pay more because it's got a black mature audiences, then go ahead. But I was very happy when I found these. Oh, yes. Because, the prices on these darn things today are ridiculous. Like $1,500. In this condition, I thought that I had seen some of them in '98 that were signed, that some guy was that were signed by a couple of, or 2 or 3 of the people involved in the book. I mean, Kirkman and Tony Moore, and there was somebody else. All 3 signed, 9.8. The guy was asking $25,000 on eBay. This was a few weeks ago. I kid you not, you can research it. $25,000. I thought my jaw dropped out. What? You must be kidding. Even if it was a variant, I mean, $25,000. Unbelievable, man. And then other ones like this, and this is a few weeks ago, I saw, maybe it was the black label, for asking $10,000. I mean, the hell? Are you kidding me? But, 1,500 sounds more like, in the right area, but it would have been nice if that's what people were paying for, because I really need the money. I mean, somebody wants to pay that kind of money for it, but anyway, that was an awesome, and I mean awesome, and I rarely use that word, but that was an awesome find. So happy to have found that, and that I didn't lose it in the flooding. Here's some other stuff that I found, and like I said, there were things over time that were added into the boxes, put on top of the boxes from other years, more modern age stuff, maybe from 2015 or whatever. But so here's some of the things. Yeah, this is really more recent. Yeah, this 2015. I mean, I have a few of these already in filed away, and then I found more of them. It's just a great looking cover. And I think I bought some of these and showed them in a video, and then now I find these. And this I found up next, Birds of Prey number 72. In the plastic bag, Sky Captain World of Tomorrow. It's got the DVD in the back, which is preview of a game, the game. Got a few copies of that, the DVD, so it's kind of interesting to have this. Let's see what else I got. Other things oh, here's another one. There's another copy of that. Put that with the other ones. And I found this. Darwin Cook, Jeff Loeb, Batman and the Spirit, number 1. Can't get a date on it, I don't know. Sorry, it's signed by Jeff Loeb, and it's numbered 8 out of 50. I'm sure that that price up there is not what I paid. You know, I usually get like half off. Something else I found, 1 of 2 Howard Chaykin, Guy Gardner, Collateral Damage, 1 of 2. And it's also signed and numbered. Who signed it? Where is it signed? Damn it. Oh. Howard Chaykin signed it. But where did he sign it? I don't know. I guess that must be the signature right there. You know, for what these guys get paid sometimes, you know, for signatures and stuff like that, the way that they scribble it, you'd think if you're paying $50 for a signature, they'd make it a little bit more legible, take their time and whatever. They're at these conventions and stuff doing that all the time, and you know what? It's paid for. They get most of them get their time paid for, their rooms paid, their airfare is paid, everything is paid. They get to keep all the money from the signatures. They got to charge $50, $60, $100 a signature. Come on, man. Amalgam. That was a brand of comics that was, you know, DC and Marvel jointly produced for a while, putting their heroes together, Sergeant Rock and his Howling Commandos. Huh. Look at that, Sergeant Rock and his Howling Commandos. That's pretty interesting, you know. And I found this. I don't know what the hell. Attack. This is a Charlton comic. Got in that box. I don't know how it got in there. Probably, you know, when I bought the books back in the day, maybe I picked up something else at the store, and this is probably one of the things I picked up. Maybe it was oh, Sam Glanzman. That's why I picked it up. He worked for Marvel too. What do we got here? Oh, and we got Detective Comics. These are a little bent out of shape, and I do mean bent out of shape. Detective 713. This is a nice cover from 1989. Detective. This is the annual from 1989. Detective Comics. Yeah, there you go. You got my brothers riding on the horses. Just kidding. I mean, when you think of it, how relevant is the clan today? I mean, I don't. Just dumb. Batman. I mean, Spider-Man and Sabretooth. Okay, I should put those back in the box. They got bent, you know, from being in the box and not being in there properly. It's too bad, but if the spines are not messed up, then they'll be okay. Oh, there's some other things I found there. This is like I have copies of this already. This is like Animal Man. I think this. I think this might be the second appearance. Strange Adventures number 184. There's 2 copies of it right there. I know I've shown these before, which means I already have that. I know I've shown these before. I have several copies of this. I found this in there as well. This has a appearance of Zatanna is in here. She appears in a story called The Tower of the Dead. Yeah. Jimmy Elton, 104. This is probably something that I already have too. You know what? I am going to pause it right here for a minute. Oh, I'm back. Back, I say. Sorry, I had to, never mind. If that doesn't tell you what I had to do, then you're stupid. He's the bad best. Let's turn it into a long video. Okay, what else do I got here? Anything that I can show you that is interesting that I found? Well, here's some interesting stuff, I guess. Here's some interesting stuff. Onslaught. This is Onslaught Reborn. Obviously more modern was thrown in, and it was Dynamic Forces, signed by Jeff Loeb, signed and numbered. Boy, that Jeff Loeb, man. Some people say he's a hack, but I don't know. Pretty interesting cover. Here's something else that I found in there. It's from '93. X-Men Unlimited, number 1. It's another Dynamic Forces, and signed by the writer and by the artist. Here. Did I show you this the other day? Ultraverse? Maybe. Okay, here we have X-Men the movie Wolverine the prequel. Signed and numbered. 2,344 out of 3,000. It's signed by J. Lee, Carl Waller, J. Furber, Fiaber, and Jose Villarrubia. There we go. Signed by 4. That goes back in there. Yeah, Saga Hurricane. Oh, these I found in there. Cowboys and Aliens. It was a movie. Or am I thinking of Dinosaurs and Cowboys or something? I don't know. Well, somebody out there will know. I know there was a Dinosaurs, Cowboys and Dinosaurs or some crap like that. But what year was this from, man? Look inside here. 2006. I've had these in there since 2006. That looks interesting. Oh, is this right? Holy crap, I didn't even realize that this was #1. And it's signed by Jim Ballant. Tarot, Witch of the Black Rose, #1. Let me make sure that this is not a reissue or something, or some special edition or something. Excuse me for a moment. I'm looking for the indicia. Indecent, I say. Oh, it's right there. Oh, okay. Tarot, Witch of the Black Rose, #1 from 2000. This is a second printing. Lovely. Lovely indeed, Jim Ballant. I don't care if it's a second printing. I probably got a first printing somewhere. Okay. That's enough. Turned into another long damn video. So I want to thank everybody. Oh, she showed her damn face. Wicked. And you moved around too. Can't believe that. Alright, well, you're not that ugly. There you are. Cover yourself up. So, she's knitting. Looks more like she wants to puncture somebody with that. Did you see that? Look at. Take a close look at that. Where is it? Oh, there it is. She's got that pin in her hand. Alright, people. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Till then, behave yourselves and be nice.